We all know them, those bloated people who always have to be the center of attention. These kind of people are often called narcissists. But what are the signs of a narcissist, and is it so easy to uncover someone as a narcissist? The inflated attention grabber is usually laughed at behind his back. But there's also a very malicious form of narcissism. Then we speak about the Narcissistic Personality Disorder, also abbreviated to NPD. It is estimated that 1 to 6% of the population has an NPD. My name is Jacinta, the voice of Unmasking Narcissism TV. I'm an experienced expert and had a narcissistic partner in the past. Signs of narcissists. The term narcissism comes from Narcissus, a character from Greek mythology who fell in love with his own reflection. You could say that a narcissist has an exaggerated form of self-love, but actually it is an empty person who pretends to be bigger at the expense of others. The signs of a narcissist is characterized by a very poor empathy and inability to take criticism. They have an ideal image of themselves and want others to see them that way. They have absolutely no regard for the needs of other people. It's all about the narcissist itself. Although they seem to be able to adapt very well, there is one situation in which they fall out. When someone attacks their ideal self-image, they usually go into a frenzy. They use all sorts of tactics to divert attention from themselves and blame someone else. Often, the narcissist chooses his or her victims very carefully. People who already have low self-esteem run an extra risk of becoming victims of narcissistic abuse. After all, they are easy to overwhelm. Narcissists like to have someone with low self-confidence in their environment. They can raise themselves by devaluing this person. When this person tries to set a boundary, the narcissist will turn things around and say that he or she should not act like that. Then the narcissist itself will play the offended person and make the victim feel guilty. Obviously, this is very confusing. You think you have a valid point of criticism and suddenly you feel that you are the perpetrator. The diagnosis. It will be extremely difficult to get a narcissist diagnosed. They always feel that they themselves are not doing anything wrong, and if someone has problems with them, it is the other person's fault. It will therefore not be possible to get them to the psychiatrist for a diagnosis. Unfortunately, as a target of narcissists, we are forced to do our own research. Of course, we are officially not allowed to make a diagnosis, but without the cooperation of the patient, there is little else to do. The standard manual for psychiatric diagnosis is the DSM, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. The DSM-4 lists 9 signs of narcissists. When a person has at least 5 of these characteristics, there is a narcissistic personality disorder. 1. Has a grandiose sense of self-importance. For example, exaggerates achievements and talents, expects to be recognized as superior without commensurate achievements. 2. Is preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. 3. Believes that he or she is special and unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high status people or institutions. 4. Requires excessive admiration. 5. Has a sense of entitlement, which results in unreasonable expectations of especially favorable treatment or automatic compliance with his or her expectations. 6. Is interpersonally exploitative, which takes advantage of others to achieve his or her own ends. 7. Lacks empathy. Is unwilling to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others. 8. Is often envious of others or believes that others are envious of him or her. 9. Shows arrogant, haughty behaviors or attitudes. Covert narcissism. While one with overt narcissism stands out because of its clear signs of narcissist, there is an even more dangerous type of narcissism, covert narcissism. The covert narcissist knows how to adapt better to the environment and will therefore not be recognized as a narcissist. They are often seen as extremely friendly people by other people, but at home they show their true face to the one they target. This behavior is a typical sign of a covert narcissist. The fact that they behave completely differently to the outside world means that the victims are often not believed. The outside world just can't imagine how that nice man or woman behaves at home. Because of this, it's possible that a narcissist can go on for years without being uncovered. In those years, they leave a trail of destruction on their victims. In most cases, the targets of narcissistic abuse will suffer from this for the rest of their lives. If you want to learn more about narcissism, narcissistic abuse, and the recovery process, then please subscribe to our channel. Click also on the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss our next video. Visit also our website. There you can download the free ebook 10 Tips for Recovery After Narcissistic Abuse. Thank you for watching, and I see you in our next video.